She's the latest Spice Girl set to take Australia by storm. Geri Halliwell will be joining Dawn French, Kyle Sandilands and Tim as a judge on the new look Australia's Got Talent. And she can't wait to help unearth our next crop of stars.
And I'm really excited.
She put the spice in Spice Girls. The girl with the Union Jack mini skirt who once made a prince blush. And now Geri Halliwell is headed down under.
We're going to Australia!
To fill the fourth and final judge's seat on Australia's Got Talent.
Shows like that are brilliant. And I love the opportunity they give to normal, everyday people. Plus, I get to come to Australia.
Geri is stepping into a role made vacant by her fellow Spice Girl, Mel B.
She actually said, I just want you to know, I think you should do it. And she goes, you're going to have a great time. I love Australia. I'm doing a really rubbish accent, sorry.
It's actually quite good.
In the late 90s, Geri, along with her bandmates Melanie Brown, Melanie Chisholm, Emma Bunton and Victoria Beckham, were arguably the most famous women on the planet. A pop phenomenon, the Spice Girls sold 75 million albums worldwide and had a string of #1 hits.
Melanie and I would go off we were quite naughty and like party animals.
Which one?
Mel B, of course. Sometimes we would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go out partying.
That is rock and roll.
We were truly rock and roll. That's rock and roll, right?
Are you still that way?
I don't know, possibly. I'm not sure, probably a little bit.
Sure you are, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, let's go with it.
I'm trying to be, like, pretend I'm not, yeah.
Yeah. You pinched the bum of a prince.
I didn't pinch, I patted.
Can you describe to me the thought process?
See, my mother's Spanish. My mother's Spanish. And when you walk through the door, she goes, hello. And she'll pat your bottom very sweetly. And so I just did it.
But at the height of their fame, Geri made a decision that shocked not only her bandmates, but fans around the world. Ginger Spice was leaving the group.
And I was just like, do you know what? I'm out of here. I can't deal with this problem, so I'm just going to leave rather than deal with it. Probably wasn't the most mature or best response, but I was pretty unhappy with what was going on, so I just left.
It's raining men.
After a string of solo hits, Geri says it's time to help others pursue their dreams. And what better way than as a judge on Australia's Got Talent? Joining her on the panel, singer Tim, comedian Dawn French, and shock jock Kyle Sandilands.
I actually think he's quite sensitive soul. You know, looking at him, you know, he looks like quite a sweet person. You know, maybe deep down he's a bit shy and just wants to be loved. I don't know. I'll get to know him and we'll suss it out.
When
or
you
should I
do
get him in a headlock?
I think you should do that.
Yeah, give him a smack on the bottom if he gets out of control.
You've done that before?
Yeah. I think we've learned that most men just need a little bit of discipline.
What do you know about Dawn?
Well, I've known Dawn for a very long time, actually. I've known her since, like, the beginning of the Spice Girls, because she was we did something for charity, and she played Victoria.
Have you spoken to Dawn at all, or is this all happening too quickly?
It happened so quick. I haven't spoken to anyone. Literally, you are the first person I've spoken about this. I've told my daughter.
Is she coming?
Yeah, she's coming.
Girl power!
Last year, Geri was a guest judge on the UK X Factor and believes honesty is the best policy.
I think it's unnecessary to be mean for the sake of being mean, but I do believe, you know, you have to be truthful, but with love. I am back!
It's been almost 15 years since Geri Halliwell spent time in Australia.
I want to go to the footy and have a pie.
Yeah.
Pie. Pie.
And aside from perfecting that Aussie accent...
Oh, so I'm a Sheila.
She's looking forward to seeing what we've got to offer.
Yeah, the other thing I just need to tell you is there's apparently a massive river in Western Sydney, and I really like mono skiing. I'm a little bit sporty, and when there's a really nice flat piece of water, I'm going to be on it.
Look at you, you've got stars in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just because you were talking to me.
Oh, it's you as well. You're quite
I feel-
handsome.
Well, thank you.
Australian men are quite good looking.
Seems like Geri has long been a fan of our Aussie talent.
Is Eric Banner?
He is. He's from Melbourne.
I really think he's fantastic. I quite fancy him, but I think he's married, isn't he?
He is married.
Okay, but I hope his wife doesn't mind me saying that. I think he's incredibly talented and a very attractive man. Do you know what I think about Australians? And that's why maybe I sort of feel connected a little bit. You've got to fight for your place in the big world. And so that makes your talent even better. For that reason, Australia, I can't wait to come.
She looks like fun, doesn't she? And Australia's Got Talent will air later this year on 9.